Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to season 2 of F1 2020 My Team. As you can see, our car is currently under a tarp. That is because we made some livery changes, and you can see the badge has changed a bit too, so maybe there's a color scheme you can look out for. We are going to do a car reveal soon anyway, but we are quite rich here at $37.07 million, so I think it is time that we really bolster up our facilities here, and I'm going to do that later because I think they show you the car when we enter these menus. So I'm going to go to the car reveal and let's see what the new car looks like for season 2. So here we go into the car reveal. So as you can see, I've made customizations to the livery to kind of fit the Korean flag, and you can see the blackness of the tires, and the under section of the car body makes out the black. The red and the blue are the middle section of the flag, and then the white, that is the background of the flag. And of course that is also considering that where is our boy, that Jack Aitken is also half Korean. His mom is Korean, so I just decided, you know what, we are going to make this car really reflect our background. So here we are with our new car, and before we go, we need to get some activity sorted. I did the driver training camp, which really boosted Jack Aitken's experience, racecraft awareness, pace, all that stuff, so that is a good start. Otherwise, I think I might do a preseason merchandise sale for some more cash, because everything else seems driver acclaim might be good, team acclaim might also be good. You know what, I think I'm actually going to do the preseason advertisement campaign so that we can get more acclaim, so that we can also get our final sponsor. Also, we are flooded with cash, $38 million to work with, so we need to figure something out here to improve in our facilities. So maybe we can do resource point generation for faster upgrades, quality control as well for the build time as well. Let's do that. I also need to upgrade our facilities in the chassis department, so let's do that. And then maybe quality control, so that there are fewer chances of that failing. So that is what I'm going to do right now. We've spent a lot of cash, but it is all for good cause. So let's advance time, heading on into the Australian Grand Prix. Following the regulation changes at the end of last season, we are sitting at 4th. Did we jump a bunch of cars? Yeah, we actually did jump the AlphaTauri, the Ferrari, and the McLaren by the looks of it. So our investment into the regulation change was a good one. Let's look at our sponsorship deals. It is achieve a top 10, which is, I think, very possible. One podium, I think that's also quite possible considering we're the 4th best car. We can really push through the field here and achieve a podium finish. We don't even need to do any of the practice programs. So I think I'm going to do a couple of them and then head on straight into the race.
Welcome back. Ready for another year of my soothing voice over the radio? If not, you can tell me to shut up at any time. It'll hurt my feelings, but I'll understand.
I mean, we've told Jeff to shut up numerous times last season. I mean, the guy is literally pestering me in my ear. But here we are heading on into the workstation. I don't think there's anything new that we need to consider here. Weather forecast looks dry all around. There's a driver retirement. Kimi Räikkönen is now out of Formula 1. Sad to see him go, but I guess it is time for him to say goodbye to the sport. High cash balance, that we already settled. By the way, just to remind you guys, if you guys didn't see at the end of last time, here are the drivers that we can expect in season 2 pretty much. Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton staying at Mercedes. Max Verstappen is partnered up with Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo returns to Red Bull to sit next to Max Verstappen. Charles Leclerc and Vettel continue to be partners in the Ferrari. Sergio Perez moves from Racing Point to Renault, with Esteban Ocon keeping his seat in the other car. Alexander Albon actually moves to Alfa Romeo, probably taking over Kimi Raikkonen's seat. Carlos Sainz and Lando Norris remain at McLaren. Lance Stroll remains at Racing Point. Pierre Gasly and Daniel Kvyat stay at AlphaTauri as partners. Roman Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen stay in the Haas. And Jack Aitken is with us in the Subaru Motorsport cars. George Russell moves up to Racing Point to drive in the pink Mercedes alongside Lance Stroll. Giovinazzi stays at Alfa Romeo, and Latifi and Nick De Vries are now partnered at the Williams cars. So that is an interesting lineup. Our engines are completely new. Gearbox is completely new, so no wear and tear to worry about. Let's head on into practice and see what we can do in the practice sessions. So before heading on into qualifying, we are going to bump up our difficulty to 85 in the expert. I was hoping to bump the race distance up to 50%, considering the current system is a little too short in my experience. And also I think we want to really get rid of any flashbacks that we do, and if we do spin out, we want to have a chance to get a comeback. So I think race distance 50% would be a viable option for that. And then also we want to reduce vehicle damage to full now, or rather bump it up to full. I want it to be as realistic as possible. Safety cars on. Corner cutting stringency will be strict. Any corner cuts I will be, penalized for those. Race starts will be assisted, I think. I have really no idea how that'll work. And on assist also, I want to, so there were anti-lock brakes that I didn't know, so I'm going to turn that off because I think lockups are quite fun to see in the F1 game. I'm also going to bring down traction control to medium so that it's more up to me to drive well. At the racing line, I still think is important for us. So those are the changes that I'm going to make. I really regret not changing race distance earlier, but probably for the next video it'll be bumped up to a longer race. Anyway, we're heading on into qualifying before the race. Let's see how well we do. Yo, the lockup is insane. Oh, Jesus. So many lockups, man. Oh God, exceeded track limits. Jeez, that is strict, super strict. Alright, coming back to the start-finish straight for a very poor time, in my opinion. 128. Oh, I went straight. Alright, we'll return to the garage. Dang, those assists are so useful. I am like on ice skates here. A bit underwhelming in Q1. We placed P22. We are starting at the back of the grid. Don't know what happened, but there we are. Jack Aitken actually makes it to Q2 in P7. That is where we should be, but I don't know. It may have been because it's been a long time since I played, or maybe bumped up the difficulty to 85, but it's good to see Jack Aitken doing well. Let's head on into the race and see where everyone starts, and let's just hope for a good Grand Prix.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. And home to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. Its combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners make it a tricky track when it comes to overtakes. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Vettel, Russell, Gasly, Stroll and Carlos Sainz, Kvyat, Norris, Jack Aitken and Ocon, Magnussen, Grosjean, Sergio Perez and Alexander Albon, De Vries, Latifi, Falcon and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Bit disappointing to see ourselves in P21. Giovinazzi is actually P22 after a grid penalty, but let's see. We're still in the back row and it's kind of looking bad. Race strategy wise, I think we are going to go for soft to mediums, a lap 8 pit stop. I think we'll start there. If anything happens, a safety car, virtual safety car, we might bring it in and change things up afterwards. We are going to drop our fuel load. We're running 15 laps. We don't need that much fuel. We'll drop it down to 14 laps of fuel. 25.5 will do. So yeah, the car setup I think is wrong. Nope, hold on. View car setup. Yeah, it's the rear arrow is absolute trash, so we're gonna have problems here. I don't know why my loadout didn't save. I don't know. We need high rear downforce, but it's locked at 4. So whatever. We'll try to manage the best we can, and let's head on into the race and see if we can weave through, since we do have a fast car. And let's hope to get better than P21. Here we go. New season, new opportunities. Melbourne, Australia. 5 red lights, and off we go. Ah, man. I hate this downforce issue. Trying to weave my way through here. Let's pray for a safety car so I can go in and change my downforce. That's fine. Wing damage is fine. Like, that does not work for me. I'm putting on 11s.
Wing is damaged. Expect a lot of understeer unless we replace it.
I'm gonna replace it. Oi! Ocon and I locked up there. That is bad.
Okay, box. We're adjusting the strategy. Come in this lap.
Oh man, I just lost a lot of spaces, places there. I'm like the bully in the F1 field. This is a black flag moment for me, 100%. I should not be racing. We're cutting this. The greatest corner cut of all time. Sue Lawn Mowing Industries right there. Yeah, we gotta dip. Cause this car, look at that. Like, it doesn't break. It doesn't break. This car does not break, I'm telling you. Cause the downforce doesn't exist. God dang it. The car is like literally on ice skates. Oh my god. This is the worst. We're gonna nurse this. If anything, I'm gonna retire from this, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. The car's on ice skates. Alright, we're dipping in. Downforce up to 11, please. And give me some hard compound tires. Yep, we're on hard compound tires. Oh my god. This car's the worst. Why are you putting on mediums? I said new hards. Oh no, it says mediums. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna nurse these mediums to the end. I think we can do it. We'll see. We'll look at our tire wear and all that stuff.
Look after these tires now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Alright, Jeff. Alright, let's go. Oh, the car feels a lot better now. High downforce, man. Woo! Alright. Alright, we'll take that corner cut. I don't give a damn. We'll take that corner cut too. 3-second time penalty? Sure. We'll take it.
Awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
Oh my god. This car still feels like it's on skates. It's slipping and sliding everywhere. Well, we'll take that corner cut. Oh my god.
What happened?
We'll take a retirement. We take a retirement. We take a retirement. Oh my god, this is the worst. When you don't give me a correct downforce and stuff, the car's not gonna feel right. It's absolute worst.
Buller are winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Well done to Max Verstappen and Red Bull. Daniel Ricciardo gets P2 and Bottas P3. This is an absolute nightmare of a start for us, and I just don't know what to do. Like, the car was just trashed immediately because the game just decided to screw me over and change the downforce issue. Like, what is wrong with this game? I just don't know. It automatically changed my car setup to something new, and I'm fuming after that. I'm absolutely fuming. So yeah, this is how the grid looks. Jack Aitken with a P12 finish, which was good, I think. Very nice to see him make strides that high. We're a mid-table team, so that is good to see. I just don't know what to say there. I'm not going to show you the highlights because there is none. It's a retirement from us, which is bad, but hopefully in the next episode we will get decent car setups, because this is ridiculous. The game just decided to change it, and I'm just fuming after that. We have sponsorship renewals here that we have to deal with. Zanzer has elapsed. Well, the time with Zanzer has elapsed. So let's manage our sponsors and see what other sponsor we can get. Also, I didn't let you guys know last episode, Indlovu is our new main sponsor. I was about to say Hauptsponsor, but that is German. The main sponsor is in Dovlu or whatever it's called. They make they give us good money. So let's see what can we get a podium? We possibly could. We are going to achieve at least one podium position within the team with Zanzer. Weekly income is pretty high, and their goal bonus is the highest in all of the possible choices here. So we are going to sign with Zanzer. Hopefully they will give us good money and we can continue to improve on our facilities and R&D. If we take a look here, we have a lot of R&D points to use. We are going to head into our aerodynamics team because last time out the downforce was the worst. The front downforce or rear downforce has pretty much similar impacts, so I think I'm going to go rear downforce first. We are going to go standard, but we'll start here with the turbo durability. Let's get that into as well. So now we are at the Bahrain Grand Prix, and let's head on into the race weekend, and also let's see if the car does well. Going into the Grand Prix itself, we have bumped up the race length to 50%. That is why we see 29 laps next to the race, and heading on into qualifying, we're going to maintain our Q1, Q2, Q3 system. I felt good in practice, so let's hope that it's a good qualifying session. So here we go to qualifying. Our first time in Q1 is not great. It's 128.9, which sees us at 5th, slowest of everyone. I think I might give it one last shot here. I don't think our time's gonna be all too great. We're only 1/10 faster than before. Let's see where that places us. We've rinsed through all our soft compound tires here. P20, what the flippin' hell is going on? It's looking super bad for us. Jack makes it to Q2, but we are stuck here in P20. I don't know. We're gonna leave it up to the race. Let's go.
The stage is set for another enthralling race here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. A Ferrari stronghold in years gone by, but will they be able to add to their record today? Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Falcon. No grid penalties, no mitigating circumstances, just a poor qualifying performance and a very disappointing start position for them today.
They'll have a sinking feeling as they look up from the cockpit and realise they're in a different postcode to the start line for sure. But the one positive they can hold on to is that the car is quick and they can make their way through the field.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, George Russell and Sainz, Leclerc, Norris, Stroll and Jack Aitken, Perez, Gasly, Daniel Kvyat and Ocon, Magnussen, Albon, Sebastian Vettel and Roman Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Falcon, Latifi and Nick de Vries. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Here we are at the Bahrain Grand Prix. I had to actually update the game because the F2 2020 update came out just as I was proceeding. So I had to take a moment and update the game. Hopefully there are some performance improvements. But anyway, we are going into the Bahrain Grand Prix. Let us quickly look at our race strategy as well. Let's edit it and see if, yeah, okay, so medium to hard is the best option, I believe. The alternate is approximately a second slower. No, it's like a tenth slower. Anyway, I think we are going to stick to this strategy of mediums to hards. We'll drop our fuel load down to 28 laps or so. Maybe 66 kilograms would do well. That is fine. So P20, Jack Aitken at P10. That's where we should be. So let's see if we can cut through this field like butter. And yeah, let's hope for a good result. Time for redemption in Bahrain here. Hopefully we can improve on last time's ordeal. So here we go. Decent start. Haas is slow. So there we go. Going across the field here. Albon is next. Ooh, dive bomb. Into P7. Oh no, I nearly got deleted. Hey, I'm getting deleted. Ooh, I got deleted. That should be a penalty for someone, eh? Alright, that's fine. We just recuperated some spots.
Keep pushing. Let's capitalize on that first lap.
P8, alright. Push, 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 man. I know you're fast. You're a fast girl. Oh god, I just Tokyo drifted my way across there. Lando Norris is ahead of us now. God dang it. Jack Aitken is right behind us. A couple bad turns and then boom, that happens. So why can I not turn this car?
Okay,
I just don't get it. Oh, we're on a drag race against Gasly here as we enter DRS zone. Oh, he's gonna get DRS on us. Oh, god dang it. Always that turn. I don't know, the car does not brake at that turn. I just don't get it. It doesn't turn either. This car doesn't turn and I have no wing damage. Oh, I have a minor wing damage. Still, light green should mean I should be okay. Giovinazzi, get out of my way, bro. P10 right now. Let's hope we can keep pushing. Let's play chicken. Our car is faster than the Alfa Romeo, 100%. The fact that we just beat him in a drag race is pretty impressive. Anyway, here we go, lap 5. But we're not faster than the Renault. But we are gutsier than Ocon, so we gained that position back. And we get DRS from him, thank you. Alright, Ocon, go ahead. I'm gonna use your slipstream and play chicken with you. Thanks for DRS too, by the way. There you go. See ya, Ocon. Thanks for DRS, buddy. Drag racing with Giovinazzi.
Okay, keep on him. He might make a mistake.
Yep, just like that, he made a mistake. I also made the mistake, but... No, Ocon. Let's play chicken. Let's play chicken, bro. I always win. I always win in that game of chicken, son. Full race update.
You have P5, P5. Russell's just ahead. Push for the position. They've just entered the pits. They're on fresh softs. Norris behind. 21 laps to go. Our gap to first place is 15.4 seconds. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Holy crap. What was that? Was that Bottas trying to mess with me? You're gonna collide with me, I end your career. Same as season 1, buddy. Hamilton, we are going to race you, buddy. We are almost on par with Hamilton on pace. It's quite interesting to see. Shows how much our car has developed over the winter break.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.2 seconds.
Alright, Bottas is streaming ahead pretty much. We got Ricciardo and Hamilton behind us, but we do need a pit.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Ooh, what a dive. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Oh, just in time, man. Just in time. We're going on hards, and that is fine. We're going to work on this, yeah. We are going to also switch out our wing. Hopefully we can go until the end of the Grand Prix on these hards, and let's pray for the best, man. Pray for the best.
Complete, go now.
Alright, we're ahead of Ricciardo here. Woo, let's go, baby. Ah, he did a lot better there. He did a lot better than I did. He has DRS as well, I think, so lucky bastard. God dang it! Albon's pulling closer in because my car doesn't frickin' turn! You're like, look at this. Wing damage? None. Tire temperatures? Maybe a decent. But, like, why don't you turn? Seriously, this car won't turn. We're not catching Gasly nor Russell. I think we should try to maintain P9. I think that would be the smart move to make here. Full race update.
You're sat in P8. Gasly ahead. Gap to car in front is 12.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Stroll is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. The gap to the leader is 38.3 seconds. The pit window is open. Pit window currently open. 7 laps to go.
Oh, alright, boy. Oi, Stroll hit me. And I get the blame for it. Well, no surprise there. FIA hates me.
Okay, gap ahead is 15.0 seconds.
Oh boy, Stroll just ran into me and I get the blame for it again.
This is your final lap.
Oh, here's the final lap of the race, and Norris is literally on our tail. Oh, that was a good turn. Oh no, Norris is literally 5/10 behind us. Darn it. Uh-oh. Norris is right behind us. He's right on our tail. Oh. This is scary. Here we are. Start finish straight. Can we pull it off? I think we can. It's P8. Start from P20.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Well done, Valtteri Bottas and Mercedes. Lewis Hamilton got P3, and it's Sergio Perez who gets P2. What a showing from Renault to get P2. Wow, what a race. I am surprised that I got P8 of all places. It's insane.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Falcon. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
What a result it is. Like, look at this. Valtteri Bottas, Perez, Hamilton, we know. Vettel, Leclerc, Russell, Gasly. That was like the front end of the group. Like, literally they were miles ahead of us. And then we landed P8, Lando Norris and Sainz in 9 and 10. Wow. Esteban Ocon, Albon, Ricardo, and Daniel Kvyat, and Grosjean. Jack Aitken makes a P16. Alright. Decent. I think he has some front wing damage he had to take care of. That's why he did 2 pit stops. Max Verstappen dumped. And yeah, what a showing from us. Let's look at the standings, of course. After last time out, Bottas extends his lead at the top. Lewis Hamilton is second. Max Verstappen is third with only 1 race win, which was last time out. We're in 10th with 4 points, which is pretty impressive. And we are in P7 with 4 points. I mean, it's about time we start putting some points on the board, because our car is mid-table. Our qualifying was absolute trash, so I'm going to try and work on that for the next Grand Prix. And yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. What a Grand Prix Bahrain was. The car does not turn. That is one thing I must consider when I take a look at how to improve our car here. There I am going on the inside and trying to make up some lost time. And yes, I did successfully make up for lost time in P9 or P8. Yeah, I drifted for a good part of that because the McLaren just drove into me. So that was a moment of hiccup. And like, my heart stopped at that moment. But yeah, a nice little turn against AlphaTauri there. But anyway, instead of telling you every bit by bit, this was one hell of a race, guys. What a way to start at P20, 21, and then make our way up the field to end at P8. Definitely enjoyed a lot of the turns here, and I think the 50% race distance is a good amount of time for the race. I mean, I made a couple mistakes here and there, but it was enough time to make up for lost time and try to make up space or places for those that I lost. One thing I really do need to learn is turning. I don't know how the car turns and why the car doesn't turn, but yeah, that is one thing we got to look at. I think it's a chassis upgrade that we have to work on, so next time out with the resource points gained, I will look into investing in the chassis department, and that's all I can say really. So next episode is going to be fun. Hopefully we can start mid-grid, hopefully middle of the grid, and hopefully we can push for a good position, maybe even podium, because that is our sponsor goal. So hopefully next time out it's a podium. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode in Bahrain. It was a fun one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Leave a like, smash that subscribe button if you are new, and hopefully you will join us again next time for some more racing content. So until next time, please take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.